welcome back. I'm here with queer as folk star Hal Sparks. Now, you were just telling me that you have a friend of yours from where?
A fan of mine from Thailand is over here.
A fan from Thailand?
Septa, yeah.
Hey!
She's so sweet.
From Thailand?
Yeah.
Hey, do you watch the Wayne Brady show in Thailand? Really?
See?
I'm international!
Yeah!
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, you said something to her in...
in Thai. I just said thank you in Thai.
No,
Cup and club.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you also speak Chinese?
Yeah, Mandarin Chinese, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Putonghua.
Putonghua.
Putonghua. That's means common language. It's Mandarin and Cantonese are the two biggest dialects in China, and people from Hong Kong speak Cantonese, and the mainland is mostly Mandarin. I speak Mandarin.
And you spent some time in Beijing yourself?
Yeah, I went there for the first time 2 years ago, and I've studied martial arts my whole life, and I really wanted to go, and I had some time off after Talk Soup, and I was just like, I'm going to go and spend some time and really gather myself and just go away where nobody knows me or anything. And I went to Beijing, and I went to the Forbidden City, which if no one here has been, they have to go. It's one of the most enormous palaces in the world. It has 9,999 rooms, because 10,000 rooms would be hubris.
Right.
It has courtyards made of stone that are 4 football fields wide.
Wow.
You can get lost in it for days, and I never got lost once. I knew my way around it like I'd been there before. And I came in, and I walked into the main courtyard, and I was just immediately stunned by how I recognized the place.
You're creeping me out here.
Yeah, I know. And I learned to speak Chinese so easily, compared to most people or whatever, that, my mom and everybody's like, it's past life stuff. Just don't worry about it.
So are you fluent, that you really can speak Chinese?
I would call it conversational. I mean, you have to have, 15,000 word vocabulary to really be fluent. I'm about 6,000 to 8,000, something like that. But,
yeah. I'm trying to think of what I can have you say.
I don't know. Yeah.
Say something. Just speak.
Well, my favorite Chinese poem, and it won't rhyme to your ears, but it makes sense in Chinese, is 薄阵风中磨砺去，梅花生至哭汉来. And it means...
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, yeah. It means the sword gets its sharpness from adversity, and the chrysanthemum gets its beautiful smell from the bitter winter, which means you're really not you fully until you've been through something hard, and until life has tested you. You hammer a sword 1,000 times to make it sharp, and that's what life does to you. And if you can remember that when things get hard, you'll grow from it. You'll have strength, as opposed to just kind of collapsing underneath it. You know that this is all part of you becoming the best version of you. So that particular poem really hits home. Sorry. I'll be funny in a second.
No, you don't. No, you know what? That's a. Wow.
Yeah, it's
that's deep.
Yeah,
it really is deep.
Well,
I love that.
Yeah, like Chinese philosophy to me is like Chinese martial arts. It's bottomless. You can study it forever and never see the end, because it's a 5,000-year-old system. I mean, I do feng shui and all that kind of stuff too. Just because I find it beautiful, and we don't really have a depth of culture in the States, so it's nice to be able to find something. That's why we have like white kids being all hip hop and it's just because everybody's searching for something outside themselves.
Well, true,
Yeah.
But I like to think it's a... No, you know what? I totally agree with you. I was going to say something, and I just thought about it.
Yeah.
I think that as a culture, we in the U.S., we are still very, very young still.
Yeah, we're basically, 200 years old as a country is like being a 15-year-old who's just found his dad's gun. We're like all obsessed with breasts, and maybe we're gay.
Yeah.
We're like, I have a gun, though.
We're a very, very big, powerful 15-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. Thuggy, simple. Talk me about the rabbits, George. Kind of that kind of a 15-year-old. Yeah.
That's a very nice reference. Thank you.
Well, it's true.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, I want to talk to you about Lightning Bug, which is a film that you got coming out. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's an independent film that my friend Robert Hall, who's the creature effects guy on Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, he does all the monster effects, and he's been around for years. He did all my characters on Talk Soup. He did when I would get really dressed up in prosthetic stuff.
Right.
He would do it all for me, and he's also the bass player in my band. We're really good friends, and he wrote this movie that's basically about his growing up in Alabama, and everybody thinking that because he liked horror movies, he was a devil worshiper and tried to run him out of town. And it's alternately really funny and really dramatically beautiful. I'm really impressed with him. You know, I mean, he's my friend anyways, but
He's such a nice guy.
He paid for this movie out of his own pocket. Like, this is his life savings, telling this story, and he does a great job. And he wrote this character in for me, Deputy Dale, who's this, he's just a lame old Southern deputy cop or whatever, who also does a morning show, you know, Fairfield Today. And he and I grew up in Kentucky, he grew up in Alabama, and we both knew people like this. So he just said, you can do him. And
so where are we going to be able to see it? Is it going to...
It's at festivals right now. It did really well. It's at the Philadelphia Film Festival right now. It's going to Boston, I think, and hopefully Sundance and all those kind of things, you know, the independent route. But God bless that boy. I love you, Rob. You're a good man.
Well, we actually have a clip. Let's say it's
right.
Deputy Dale.
Deputy Dale. Good morning, Fairfield. Wake up. I'm Deputy Dale, and welcome to Fairfield Today. All right, good morning, Fairfield. Welcome to Fairfield Today. On the big program today, we got Possum Rescue Chairman Patty Jo Dietzworth is going to be here. Jesse and Jerry Spunkmeyer have brought by the biggest pig in Fairfield, and I don't mean Hollis's mom.
Be sure to catch Hal Sparks on Flores Folk every Sunday night at 10 on Showtime, full season. And look out for the new film Lightning Bug and the new Hal Sparks Band CD. The guy can sing. We'll be right back.